Reborn today, Alvin. This brand new series just dropped on Netflix called Reborn, and this series it is from Japan, and this series centers around we see this highly ambitious CEO. This show starts with we see like his beginning in this company he works at 2022 this show starts from, and we see how he all the way gets promotion, and one day he becomes CEO of this company, new tax. This show starts with we see so in 2024 he really reaches like highest level of his job. He becomes CEO and he's doing really good. He's merging company, he's getting people all the deal he want, and he's firing people left and right, and he is really is this ambitious guy. And so one day we see like he was walking through these stairs, and somehow I guess although we did find out what happened, I will get to it in a second because it's a spoiler I guess. So we see one day he basically falls down from these high stairs, and he dies he dies at the hospital, and later on we see he comes back in another person's body, like he's literally like reborn in this show. And and also I guess he kind of like a time travel in this show, like he goes back to like the body he goes back, but in the year 2012, like he goes back to year 2012, and then we see like he goes back to this guy's body, and this guy is from this small community, and that's the community he took down earlier in the show. Like he basically bought this community's property for his company success, and now looks like he's reborn into this small community. Wow, what a twist. Then the show ends. So this is going to be weekly, like a brand new episode will drop I guess every week, probably on every Tuesday. And I honestly, when I read the synopsis for this show, like Reborn, what was it about, and it just dropped, and honestly I really thought this kind of show I have seen it before, people reborning, rebirthing, we see it all the time. But this show really was very interesting, honestly, especially like the pilot episode. It really takes its time how this guy rising from like bottom to the top, and you see he's this ambitious guy, and then he just one day he died, and later on in this episode we find out someone pushed him. Like what? So he was murdered I guess. And when he was falling down the stairs, and the guy who tried to save him, that's the guy's son. His body he took over. Like what? What a twist. This show really left with huge twist at the end of the episode, and I was just like, oh come on Netflix, why would you do this to me? This was very interesting, honestly. So I will give it to the creator for this show. The way this show is done is definitely is very interesting. It's really get audience hooked on this, like this guy, his story. Also the guy, the new guy, his name is Ito, I think. And the new guy Ito, we see he kind of saves this girl's life, and the girl comes back to him and thanks him, and this CEO guy is like, whoa, I saved her life and everything. His reaction throughout the show was just like, oh, wow. So I could see, I guess, the later episode, his character will have growth. And, the show, this episode did leave with this cliffhanger. Like, why did I get this guy's body? Like, why this happened to me? And all this question, it's basically this show asks people all this question. I thought it was interesting. So biggest point about this show is of course the story is interesting, but the same time it's the way it was done. The main lead actor, he was quite good, is the CEO guy, although at first I wasn't sure, because this actor, he always had this smile on face. I was like, why is he smiling, He's firing people, smiling. He's like doing all this heartless stuff. Still have smile on his face. Like maybe the director was trying to make him likable, because end of the day he is the lead. You are still watching this, see how his story plays out. So you have to make your lead actor likable. So this guy, he did really good. And the new the body he got in the show, I think that actor also was doing good. Obviously I have not seen him enough to say he's good or bad. uh, but I guess one scene, he's like, oh, I am young now, I have this young face. And I was like, why you are thinking someone else's face is yours? So that scene was kind of like, didn't make sense, I guess. But overall, I feel like the show really off to great start. You really like your the lead actor, lead character. You feel really invested in this community. I'm guessing, each episode Ito, he will learn about how the community work and everything. But still, I could see this show throwing audience a lot of twist and turn. Definitely was very interesting show, honestly. Although I was really not thinking it will be interesting, but this show was, the way it was done, it was interesting. Although I wish personally that like all the firing happening and everything, it had a little bit more serious tone. But this show really always had this kind of like a not that big deal tone. Personally, I wasn't feeling it. But as the show goes on, because the story itself is so interesting and the characters are interesting, I'm interested to say where the story will go next. I could see this becoming very good show. But I have seen like many other show. First episode is good, then it goes to not that good. But I feel like I have a good feelings about this show. I think it could be good. Then again, each episode will come, we will know how it's going. So if I don't see you in my next review, let me know in the comment, like are you enjoying this show or not? Because sometimes I like first episode, then I later on I see a lot of people are not liking the rest of the. So let me know in the comment if you are enjoying this show, where the story going, if you are liking where the story going. Like, I will be reading your comments. So thanks for watching this review. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to my other reviews on other Netflix show. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.